You find out that the person you met has zero friends and spends all their time alone at home. What is your first thought? Depends on the situation. I moved away from a state I grew up in and left all my friends behind. Not to mention I'm middle-aged, so friends kinda disappear because life happens. Oh man, I had this with a friend group a while back. They were talking about a guy having no friends as a reason to not be friends with him. He invited us to his birthday party. I was like, guys, I think that just perpetuates the cycle, but they didn't really get it. No longer in that friend group, and I continue to form my own opinions about people. Hope they're happy. My wife and child died few years ago. My best friends from high school and college have died. I don't make new friends anymore. I ride my bike and take care of my dog and keep to myself. Edit, I didn't answer the question at all. My point was just that someone who spends their time alone might not be a bad person. Maybe it's just an easier lifestyle for them. Respect their privacy. It really depends. Are they a loner because they enjoy their own company, or because their behavior is atrocious? I'm a loner, and if the person seemed fine, I'd not be bothered. I'm also a person that has zero friends and spends all my time alone at home. So my first thought would be, so I'm not the only creepy loner out there. One of us. We are so similar, we should play video games together. No one has zero friends when I'm around. I look in the mirror every day, lol. If that is by choice, then I respect the fact that they live just the way they want. If that is because they want and deserve to have friends, then maybe befriend them. If they are so horrible persons that everyone has a reason to not be their friends, then maybe stay away from them. I'm that person. Give them a chance. Some of us have experienced depression or abuse and are this way for a reason. Some of us are trying to have friendships but have spent so much time working and trying to survive that we put social life to the side. Some of us just like being alone. Some of us are looking for someone to help get us out and experience more. We're not bad or broken, we just have become accustomed to solitude and don't know how to live any other way. We don't want your pity, but could use some compassion. Edit, well, this blew up. Thank you for the awards. I'm glad to know I'm not the only loner out there. To those that are struggling, you are strong. It takes a strong person to be comfortable with themselves, to take a trip alone, go to a movie or a restaurant by yourself. Most normal people would crack, but not us. Those that long for company, be patient and be strong. You've gotta take a step out too. You can't expect others to come to you. You can do it. Hope you all find peace and happiness in this tough world, however you choose to live. If they're anything like me, it'll be: don't drink or go to bars. Not into sport. Don't have kids. Lives away from relatives. These things are pretty much the basis of most people's relationships. It really depends on how our meeting went. If he was nice and cordial, I would assume it's a personal choice or for some reason he couldn't make friends. If he was arrogant, I would think he is a cunt and no one wants to be with him. If he didn't make an impression, either answer can be right. Were you expecting answers unlike the ones you're getting now? Is this your first day on Reddit? My guy is a straight loner. Like, would be happy if he never saw another human again, and I'm a people person. But we have been together 11 years. He is my best friend. Our weird works. I would ask them to hang out with me, more. One more friend for me and I could introduce them to my friend group. Does this person seem to have a decent personality, and do I enjoy my time with them? If the answers are yes, then honestly I could care less about what they do with the rest of their free time. Deleted. So I'm not the only one? I've dated a couple people like this. Usually if things go well I introduce them to my friends and the activities I enjoy. It hasn't always gone well. Some people are alone because they can't interact normally with the wider world. 1. Computer geek. 2. Anxiety problems. 3. Experience with other people, turned out not so great so they shy away. 4. There are lots of people like that and they're posting on Reddit. My first thought would be that maybe this person just made it through a pandemic. If there is anyone who fits this description, and would rather have a friend, and lives in or near the eastern part of Delaware County PA, or West Philadelphia, PM me. We can meet up for coffee/tea/water/walk. I'll tell you an honest story. I dated a girl that was always home and didn't seem to have many/any friends. I was a little put off and ended up breaking up with her. A short time later I realized how dumb I was. She was wonderful and my original feelings were just my own insecurity issues or need for validation. We just celebrated our 15th year of marriage and have a beautiful child together. What I'm trying to say is, if you have a problem with someone for having 0 friends, then the problem might be with yourself. Take a look in, first. I'm that person. Just moved to a B-town a few months ago and there aren't many ways to socialize here. I've been staying focused on work, and have made some really big moves, but damn do I get lonely and miss my friends back home. I would invite them over to cook some food and listen to some records or play video games. Really hard for me to reach out, even to other lonely people. If someone knows how, please tell me. If you asked me a few years ago I would without a second thought be friends with them. I mean that's what I always have done, so what could go wrong? Well, me now. Well, something did go wrong and I now know to be more careful. I still do want to become friends, but it does depend on the person and if there are red flags. No. This describes me, but let me explain. I work in a very high-pressure place with lots of traffic/people and loud music. It's usually fast-paced and frantic. The owner hates people standing around, so when I get home I don't want to be around people. I don't want loud anything, I just want peace and quiet and play and spoil my cats. Leave me alone and let me enjoy my 12 to 14 hours of bliss before I have to jump back to chaos. Fine, that's pretty much me. I spend all of my time alone, but I'm always out doing something and I speak for maybe 1 or 2 people. I like my hyper-independent life.